My aunt called me before her 50th wedding anniversary and asked me where I'd be staying. I told her somewhere that runs about $1,000 a night, and she was impressed. She probably shouldn't have been, because the $1,000 a night property I was referring to, well, that's my daughter McKinley's apartment near UVU. Hi, I'm Rachelle. I'm a CEO, a realtor, and apparently a woman who pays $1,000 a night to sleep on her daughter's twin bed at the Greens near UVU. Welcome to my honest hotel stay review. Let's start with location. The trails near this property are stunning. If you're someone who likes to get a workout in while traveling, which I am, the access here is impressive. Mountains, fresh air, the whole thing. Location gets a solid 9 out of 10. Now, check in. My room was not ready when I arrived. As someone who books properties professionally, I will tell you this is not the experience you want to deliver to your guest. I got a phone call from McKinley 2 hours before checking in and said my room would not be ready, and she was quickly advised that she had to book a separate hotel for the night. We're already on to a rocky start with the concierge, but I committed to this review, so we're going to continue. Concierge experience. Every quality property has someone you can go to when something goes wrong. A point of contact, a problem solver. I had an issue with the shower. I escalated it to the concierge. The concierge, who is half of my age, who I've been financially supporting for 5 months, and her assistant McKinley on call and financially supporting her for the better part of 2 decades, told me, and I quote, "We'll have someone come take a look, but it may not be until next week because it's Memorial Day weekend." This is a 2-star concierge experience, possibly 1 star. I'm still deciding. Independence learning moment. When I asked McKinley about what she would do about the issue, she didn't solve it for me. She pointed me toward the dollar store and a Walmart nearby. Is that growth, or is it a customer service failure? I'm a mom, so I'm going to call it growth. Concierge, 2 out of 10, objectively. 10 out of 10 as a parenting win. Good thing I brought a beach towel. Shower's pretty nice, but that will work for a towel. Okay, ready to get started with work. Sit down here. I've got my notebooks, my computer. Even got a water from the concierge. That was really nice of them. Only thing I'm missing is a Wi-Fi code. Every good property review requires a full amenity assessment. I documented everything. Now I will say the inventory was sparse and required some creative thinking. As a realtor, I walked through hundreds of properties, and I know the difference between minimalist, aesthetic, and we just moved in 6 months ago and still haven't unpacked. This unit was the latter. I'm giving amenities a 6 out of 10 because it was functional, but character building. Don't forget, they sell rings at the dollar store. Yeah, I'm keeping the blue motif with the blue blanket. Got that at Ross in the clearance section. Okay, finished product, mission accomplished. So the pool is very nice. Love the lounge area, and beautiful day to be out here. take my health seriously. I work out consistently. I had expectations. I'll say this, the equipment was better than most hotels have actually paid for. I got my workout in, 7 out of 10, would definitely return. The spa and pool facilities, just wow. What I will say is this, for a college complex, the fact this exists at all is not nothing. When I was in school, the amenity package was a vending machine and a computer out in the hallway to wait in line to get on the dial-up speed internet. So, serious points for this package. The common area and social spaces of this property are actually one of the stronger features. There is something to be said for a space that's designed for people to gather. As someone who's spent years thinking about how space functions and how a home feels, how it flows and how it makes people want to stay, this actually worked. And college students have figured something out here. There are a lot of homeowners that miss these types of opportunities. Common area for me, 8 out of 10. Final verdict on the $1,000 a night property. Location, beautiful. Trails are elite. Check-in, rocky start. The amenities, functional. The pool and the gym, better than I expected for the price point. Common area, great. Concierge, well, we're working on it. I give it a rating of 3.5. I'd stay again, but what this trip has actually reminded me, I'd spend every day helping people buy and sell homes, and I talk about equity and investment and what a property is really worth. And then I come here to this apartment where McKinley was building her life, and I'm reminded that the most important property I've ever invested in isn't one that I can list on the MLS. It's actually in her, and honestly, I'm investing in that. And if you're in the Seattle, Tacoma, Coeur d'Alene area, and you're ready to make a real estate move, buying, selling, new construction, I would love to help you. Link in the description. And if you're figuring out this whole adulting with adult children kind of thing, well, so am I. Hit the subscribe button. We're all in this together, learning and growing with our families. I'm Rachelle Wilhite. Thanks for watching.